In this video, I am going to be showing you how to change your MAC address, not just for your laptop but for your phones as well. Whether you are using iPhones or Androids, it doesn't matter. You are going to see how you can change your MAC addresses. Now, changing of MAC addresses becomes very important if you are opening a new Amazon KDP account but still using the same gadget that you have used previously to open an Amazon KDP account. But if you are buying new gadgets, like you are buying a brand new laptop or a brand new phone, there will be no need for you to change your MAC address. Now, the changing of MAC addresses has become very key if you want to have peace of mind, or if you want to prevent your books from getting blocked or account terminated, because the MAC address is very unique for any gadgets. So even if you format your phones, you format your laptops, the MAC address is still going to remain same. Hence the reason and the necessity to change your MAC address for those opening a new Amazon KDP account, still using the same gadget that they have used previously to open such and to open an account. So what is the MAC address, by the way? The MAC address is just an abbreviation for the Media Access Control. And it is a 12-digit number, just like this, that the manufacturers of your gadgets inscribed into the particular gadget to make it uniquely identifiable anywhere in the world. Now, there are some certain things I want to point out relating to MAC addresses, and I would also want you to go online and research these things and know more about MAC addresses. Now, here's the first thing you need to know for MAC addresses. The first thing you need to know is that MAC addresses are unique, just like your fingerprints. The MAC address is unique to every gadget, and every gadget that has anything to do with internet connectivity comes with a MAC address. Your phone you use to browse, your laptop, your router, even your modems, they all come with their own MAC addresses. Even the PlayStation, anything you use to go online, gaming devices, that anything you need, you log online, you use it for internet connectivity, comes with its own MAC address. Now, another thing you should know is that MAC addresses are trackable. Yes, you can be tracked with a MAC address. Now, if you even go online and look for MAC address lookup tools, free MAC address lookup tools, you even discover you can check out your own MAC addresses. You see the devices, you see every information relating to that particular device. So Amazon themselves, they can track your MAC address, know your location, know the type of device that you are using. Very important. Then also another thing you need to know relating to MAC address is that if you are using an Android phone of version above version 10, then there is no need for you to bother with a MAC address change. The reason being that for such modern devices, the MAC addresses are randomized, that they are continually changed. So the moment you format your phone, the MAC address changes. Do you understand? For latest devices. But if you still want to be on the safer side, say you don't want to leave anything to chances, you can still change your MAC address with the method that I am going to showcase to you. But for modern devices, for gadgets, you do not need to change your MAC address. All you need to do is format the phone. Anything 11, 12, 13, you're not sure. I'm talking about Android versions now. Then you do not need any what is make changes to the MAC address. Now, if that is noted, how do you change your MAC address for your laptops? We are talking about not just we are talking about MacBooks, we are talking about Windows, any gadget you are using, but majorly we are looking at what? Windows and MacBooks. How do you change the MAC address? There are 3 methods I know that you can use to change your MAC address, but I am just going to talk about one of them here that requires the use of an app, a free app, by the way. You are not going to spend money whatsoever. An app called TMAC. TMAC from what? Technitium.com. Technitium.com. Now, we'll come back to it. For the other method, for the Windows, you just click on the search bar, then you prompt the command, and then you type in ipconfig/all, and then you locate wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi. Now, all these things you are not going to bother with them. They are a little bit techy. It's very, very easy. So in the Telegram group, I am going to drop the link. I am going to drop an article there that addresses everything that relates to what doing all of this. I'm even going to do an ebook. I've not done it. I'm going to do an ebook for that. Okay, so the ebook will contain everything relating to attending to MAC addresses for Windows, for iPhones, for Android phones, and all, and it will come with pictorial descriptions. So look at for the ebook. Now I'm going to attend to the software part of it, talking about the TMAC, what we are going to be using to spoof our MAC address for our laptop will be the TMAC. The TMAC is owned by Technitium, Technitium.com. You can see it here, tech, the NITIUM, Technitium.com. So once you get to the website, you come on here where you see the download. Now you click on it. It's less than 2.5 MB as at the time of making this video. Then it will download as a zip file. You download as a zip file. You are going to see it as a zip file here. So you right click on it. Whether you are using zip or RAR. So where you see extract to current folder or extract to here, so you just extract it and it will be extracted as the folder, and this is the folder here. Open it and you now click on the setup. You click on this the application, and it will be installed to your device. Now, why install it? Install it for all users, not just for the admin, for all users. Now, the moment you are done with that, you have installed it, doesn't take much time. You see, you open it up. As you open it up, I'm opening it up here now, so you see how it looks like. You are going to see something like this. You see something like this. You see your original MAC address, the active MAC address. Now, what you are going to do, where you see random MAC address, you can change your MAC address. Where you see random MAC address, you click on it, and then it will give you a random MAC address. You do not need to input your own. I advise you use a random MAC address. So that's it. That's how you change your MAC address for your laptop or your gadget, as the case may be. Now, what about that of the what about for your phones, for your smartphones, whether you are using Android or you are using an iPhone, iPad, as the case may be? So what you need to do for the Android, you go to settings, you scroll down and check out the about us. Then depending on the phone you are using, you can tap on status of hardware information for the Android. Now for the iPhones, you go to setting, you go to general, then about us, similar, then you see the MAC addresses. Oftentimes you are going to see the two feed for MAC addresses for gadgets. One is wired and the other one is unwired. You do not need to bother what it means right now. Just know that there are two MAC addresses that you are going to be seeing, so do not get confused. Now for iPhones, to change your MAC address, if you are using an iPhone from if you are using an Android phone from 11 upwards, you do not need to bother changing the MAC address. It randomizes himself. The moment you format your phone, and you format your phone, or you click the reset button to factory, everything will change, and so you do not need to change your MAC address if you are using the latest gadget. Formatting your phone will be okay to take care of that. But still, if you want to be on the super safe side, you do not want to take chances, here is how you go about it. If you are using anything from 10 and below, some persons are still using 9 versions and lower, and then what you do is this: you are going to you are going to need to install an app called the Busy Box. You see, this app is pretty popular, more than 10 million downloads by Steven. You install the Busy Box. I'm not going to go into detail. You need to root your device. To change the MAC address of your phone, your phone has to be rooted. Now, I am not going to, you are doing all these things, just know that you are doing it at your own risk. Even the owners of the phone, and the manufacturers tell you that if you are rooting your device, you are doing it at your own risk. Now, changing the MAC address, you use the Busy Box, and then you are talking about also the terminal emulator. They say I'm going to drop this write-up by NordVPN. I'm going to drop the write-up. It's really detailed with pictorial explanation and what you really need to know relating to this MAC address change for iPhones, for Android phones, for Macs, for Windows. Everything is very well detailed, so I'm going to drop it in the membership back end, so you have a good look and you see the pictorial step by step on how to go about the change of your MAC address, whether for phone, as the case may be. So that is it for the change of MAC address, and I hope that this will be of massive benefit to you, especially if you have used your phone previously to open, or you use your gadget previously, your devices, whether phones or laptops, to open an Amazon KDP account prior now. You really need to attend to this, so that you will be 100% sure that you started on a good foundation, so that you are implementing every other thing relating to the course in question, the low-hanging fruit strategy. You are implementing every other thing. You will be rest assured that you are on the right track. Foundation matters a whole lot. Thank you and God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.